That's just incredible.
You know, a lot of people come to New York, they try to get tickets for a Broadway show, and they found how hard it is to get tickets to that show. I think they know why now.
That's absolutely correct. And, you know, the song Seasons of Love, I think, is pretty fitting, because if this is not the season of love, I don't know what is.
Hey, let me reminisce with you a little bit. I'm proud to say we're both New Yorkers.
Absolutely.
You were born here. I was born here. Of course, you were born here before I was.
Well, thanks for
what are
throwing
your
that in.
memories of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree?
Well, of course, they hadn't built Rockefeller Center then when I was
Back
young
in the
whippersnapper.
caveman days.
Exactly. But my mom and dad brought the 6 little Rokers down here, and we saw the tree. We went to the Radio City Music Hall, saw the Absent-Minded Professor. I mean, it was wonderful.
My grandmother used to bring my sister and me down. We'd skate on the rink here with our rented skates, and then we wait around for the lighting of the tree. To be able to be a part of the flipping of the switch in a few minutes is going to be a great honor.
It really is. Well, next up, we've got a group of children with a bright future in figure skating ahead of each of them.
That's right, Al. The Ice Theater of New York Performance Club at Chelsea Piers, under the direction of founder Maura North, is here along with a special guest. Have you seen this young lady?
She's incredible.
She's 6 years old. She's from Boston, Massachusetts. Her name is Kelly O'Grady. She's coached by Tommy McGinnis, and she's here to lead this great group of skaters as they perform to Carol of the Bells. Ladies and gentlemen, up to Al Roker.
All righty, thanks, Matt. We're up here on 49th Street, Rockefeller Plaza, just across from the Today Show window. Hi, what's your name?
Tony Ann.
Where are you from?
Westchester, Mamaroneck.
Now, is this the first time you come to see the tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty exciting, huh? Yeah. Oh, exciting. In just a little while. How high? You know how tall that is?
74.
74 feet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, we're glad you're down here. Look who we found. Now, a few weeks ago, Matt Lauer and I asked Mr. Bill Cosby if he would help us light the tree.
Yes.
And you are here, sir.
Yes, we're all of my friends. I brought my family, and we had to get free tickets for the whole family, but the only way they could get them is if they all gave blood, and they gave too much and lost their coloring.
Now, you are one of our quintessential New Yorkers. What does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas this year means patience. Very, very good word, patience. And we want to wish everyone a happy, happy holiday, but mostly patience. It's a good word.
It's a great word.
Yeah. All right.
Well, we are excited you are here to help us light the tree.
Yeah. And also, I'd like to get my hearing back.
Well, you and I are going to go set up by the tree.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll get ready to light
What'd you
this.
say?
We're going to try to set up for the tree.
Oh, I hope
Let's go
everything
set up
is-
for the tree.
Oh, good.
All right, we're going to go set up for the tree. Me and the cog. All right.
And welcome back to Christmas at Rockefeller Center, the 65th lighting of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. This is a tradition that dates back in New York since 1931, and we are certainly glad you can join us. I'm Matt Lauer, and I'm here along with Dana Reeve. We should tell you that Al Rooker is off overseeing the final preparations for the lighting of the tree, and it's coming up in just a few minutes, Dana.
Yes, and behind us you can see the star of this year's show, the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree. But before we light her up, we thought you'd like to take a look at this year's tree, where it came from, how it got here, and a brief look back at the history of this wonderful tradition.
This tree is something special. The management at Rockefeller Center knew that, and so did Barbara Rickard. Her husband needed convincing.
From the moment she saw the tree before we bought the house, she said, "That's the tree for Rockefeller Center." And I said, "No way."
So we talked, lived and talked. And ultimately, the husband thought it was real nice to make his wife happy and that was the true gift of Christmas. And so we have the tree for the world.
This 74-foot-high Norwegian spruce made Stony Point, New York its home until 3 weeks ago. There, crowds gathered as homeowner Vic Rickard did the honors and became the first owner to actually help cut it down. The 75-year-old tree was on its way to become part of a 65-year tradition. In 1931, workers put up a tree on the site of the RCA building and received their paychecks on Christmas Eve under the 21-foot-high tree. 2 years later, the Rockefeller organization put up the first official tree, starting the long tradition of showcasing a tree for the world. The tree has been decorated many different ways. In 1948, it was a winter wonderland with globes and snowflakes. 3,000 feet of Reynolds aluminum garland adorned the tree in 1952. Each year, the light bulb colors would vary. In 1969, the tree was outfitted in amber, blue, red, green, and crystal-colored lights, which has since become the tradition. Tonight, 26,000 lights will usher in the holiday season. The tree had a very unique trip to Rockefeller Center. Secured on an 80-foot-long trailer, the tree boarded a barge for a scenic trip down the Hudson River. It was welcomed to New York Harbor with a patriotic spray of water. Spreading holiday cheer all along its journey.
What a beautiful, beautiful tree it is. I can't wait to see it lit.
I don't care how many times you've actually seen the lighting of the tree. Each time they flip that switch, it is an amazing experience, and we're coming up to it very shortly.
I know, I'm very excited. But first, we have a very special guest and a very busy man at this time of year. Ladies and gentlemen, directly from the North Pole by way of Radio City Music Hall, Santa Claus.
Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! New York is a magical place to be at Christmas, especially over at Radio City Music Hall. And that's why each year Mrs. Claus and I love coming back to the one and only Radio City Christmas Spectacular. Now I have a very special gift for you, direct from the great stage at Radio City Music Hall. Here to help us light the giant tree at Rockefeller Center, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the world-famous Radio City Rockettes.
welcome back, everyone, to Christmas in Rockefeller Center from the heart of New York City. The 65th lighting of the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree, and it's time now to double your pleasure, because once again we'll join musician Kenny G and figure skating sensation Katarina Witt as they perform together a truly beautiful song. This one is Silent Night. We'll be back with more from world-famous Rockefeller Center and the lighting of the 1997 Christmas tree right after this. We want to keep the entertainment going right now and welcome back Harry Connick Jr. and his band as they perform another Christmas time and winter time classic, Let It Snow. Harry, take it away.
Well, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since there's no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping, and I brought some corn for popping. The lights are turned way down low. Ooh, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Well, the fire is slowly dying, but my dear, we're still goodbying. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Come on, Leroy Jones. Everybody. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you'll only hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow. Thank you and Merry Christmas, everyone.
Thank you very much, Harry Connick Jr. That is fabulous. Well, it's now finally come to the time that we have all gathered here. My co-host Dana Reeve, Matt Lauer, and we also have some other guests here. We have Mr. Jerry Spire, Mr. David Rockefeller, and ladies and gentlemen, with great honor, I present our mayor, the Honorable Rudolph Giuliani. Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Al. Thank you very, very much. This is a wonderful celebration in the capital of the world with the most famous Christmas tree in the world, America's Christmas tree, and all New Yorkers look forward to the day in which this is lit. And now all America gets to join in it. Thank you very much.
We are happy that we're here to join us. All righty, Mr. Bill Cosby, before we throw the switch, any thoughts on this tree?
It wouldn't fit in my apartment in the projects.
That's not what I heard.
I'm ready.
All righty. Sure. Would you lead us in a countdown starting with 10?
9.
8. 7.
6.
Hold on.
5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
Wish you a